Hello, hello. How are you? I had an interesting subject today to talk about divine timing. First, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. I appreciate you. Anybody that hasn't subscribed yet, if you're seeing this, please do me a favor. Be a like, be subscribe. I really appreciate that. Anyways, the topic of divine timing, and I was watching this thing about the war in Ukraine, and one of these generals or one of these like guys was talking about his platoon. He's actually an American person, which is kind of weird, but he's talking about how in the first time of the war we saw a lot of Ukrainian advancements because the Russian military wasn't as prepared as they are now. Well, they started planning for this fight or this invasion or whatever to take back some land, and it took them about 6 months. So in that 6 months, the Russian military had time to fortify their defenses and, you know, dig in and really plan things out. So when we see things like that, it's like it's going to take a lot more time to advance in land, just in the war. If you talk about that in a spiritual aspect, it's like when we hold these grudges with ourselves and we allow the enemy or the devil to get inside our head and dig in and really do a number on our brains, especially if we start something new and we have little setbacks and things like that. So you'll see that happening, especially within spiritual warfare, how we can be our own worst enemy in a sense. But it strengthens you and it gives you more experience, and as much as we want to move forward, we need to take time to really slow down, heal, and recoup and think about our next movements. So, with that said, let's get into the reading. Bottom of the deck, look at the moon. Four of Wands. Six of Pentacles. They're telling me to reshuffle, because this is just like the old reading. Give it 2 more times. 3 more times. Good. Wasn't a good shuffle, but let's go in there. Archangel Michael, please guide us on this reading as we can get the messages very clear to the viewer, and we know what's going down with you. So, yeah. Oh, Gabriel's here too. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? 7 of Swords. Success in the Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Wands. Let's see what's going on. Somebody's watching somebody succeed and move forward. There was an emphasis on working together with this person. I see somebody healing over a past. Might get a turnaround here. Okay. You're moving forward with your wishes. I think that these wishes are not in your outside reality. These wishes are more within your inside. So maybe you're trying to go up in your career or make healthy choices for yourself. These are things like, oh, I wish I could stop this or lose this or stop thinking this way or stop obsessing over somebody, or it could be anything, right? Oh, shit. Spirit's watching you though, and they're giving you a lot of aid at this time. I think this is, and when Gabriel's here too, there's a lot of healing going on, because they want to see your wishes come to fruition, and you're really focused on that. You might be thinking about traveling, but you're holding up your sword of truth to yourself, and you're saying, okay, I'm going to move forward confidently, without any peril towards myself or self-judgment, and manifest what I really want, because I know I deserve better than what I've been giving myself. A lot of the self-talk that I see has been changing towards yourself. You might be doing affirmations or listening to subliminals for some of you. For some of you, this is like really overcoming a past hurt in a relationship, that it was a long-term relationship that you're in. Now you just want to, at this point you want to see what is hidden from you. You want to see your wishes come true with the moon for your hopes and fears. But I see you releasing a lot of this unneeded thought process and energy, and just trying to be more positive, essentially, with yourself, and really make emphasis on making the things that in your life, your dreams, come true. That's a beautiful thing, because you're choosing self over other people's actions, decisions, or anything like that. You could be really closed off. I see maybe you were on like a, if it has to do with love, like you're not looking for love anymore, which is a beautiful thing. You're actually allowing it to come into your life because you're focusing on yourself and your self-love. You've taken this leap of faith. I'm feeling that this could be pretty new or not. Doesn't have to be. 606 on the counter. What's up with this magician? Spirit? Or you're not telling me about the magician. What's your favorite dish? I'm a magician. 2 coins. So you're juggling more than a couple things. You're probably juggling your spirituality, your relationships, your workflow. You're impressing the angels. This is good. Yeah, you have a lot on your plate, but you're making things happen. You're not focusing on the things that are bad. You're focusing on things that are good. We do see somebody coming back maybe from the past with the Knight of Cups, trying to offer you a cup. Whether or not you take that, you might have outgrown that situation. You could look at this person like, ooh. Oh, I guess it's somebody new. Somebody new. Could be. Somebody new is entering your life. This might be over some time though. Remember, divine timing. If you've been doing this work for yourself for a while, and you've been focusing on self, this could indicate that because you're juggling so much and you're not paying attention to like love, that all of a sudden it's going to pop up within now. It could be now or within the future. I'm giving it 6 months. 6 months to a year. But it depends on your own timeline, so. What's up with this moon? Ooh. The King of Wands. What you don't see is that like you've been really doing a lot of inner work. Just by not thinking so much and allowing things to happen and having things show up. I believe though, if you consider this a love reading or if you hear about love, maybe just want to know about it, there is somebody that's watching you that wants to give you a cup and bring you some type of happiness. But I'm really hearing from a lot of you that justice was already served in this situation. So like, you made the changes to yourself, and as this person comes back, it's like a situation where like you've done so much inner work, this person can't like meet you energetically, so like you're not even gonna want this person back. You're like, nah, I'd rather have something new. I love you, but I'm good. Kind of thing. You focus on that pinnacle. Maybe you needed, you're listening to your intuition, so you probably know this person, had a feeling this person's coming back, but you just stop focusing on it. Like, I'm just gonna let it be what it's gonna be. If you haven't done that already, do some meditation and try to clear out having to know the outcome. But in the outcome, we see someone coming in offering this cup of love with some type of happiness. And hearing this person's proud of you, maybe they've seen you go through some type of change. You can do a lot of work, a lot of grounding, a lot of like positive self-talk. If not, right now it's time to do it. Two of Cups. Ooh, you're manifesting. You're manifesting. Okay, so you already know that maybe this person that is watching you from the past and wants to work with you, you know that this probably isn't your Two of Cups. This is like the unknown. With the High Priestess and this Two of Cups is like, this Two of Cups is really going to make you a lot happier. It's going to blow you away. I'm hearing, like, because you're doing that inner work, because you're elevating yourself in such a way that you're allowing these new energies to come in. So if, I'm hearing some of you might, like, don't, like, hermit up too much. Like, go out, have fun. If you get invited somewhere, you can meet this person there. But I feel as though this person kind of watches your social media too, and it's like a secret admirer. So if you went through like a breakup here in the past, maybe somebody you want to be involved with, and you realized that there was like red flags and you cut it off, or they ghosted you or whatever, and you were kind of distraught about it, know that like, because you didn't take it to heart, and you weren't so judgmental and like codependent, that you're actually making space for somebody new. Now this could have been after a long time of mental conflict, and yeah, there's a lot of mental conflict around here. 7 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. But with this Knight of Coins on the bottom, it's screaming to me that like you've been taking your time with yourself, your thoughts. If you have it right now, this is going to bring you justice. Being that Page of Cups to yourself, that new, fresh, not immature, but just childlike, inner child energy. Going out, having fun, going hiking, doing things that get your mind off of the devil. Those obsessive thoughts of why didn't this work? How come I can't receive the love that I know I deserve? That kind of stuff. Cut it out. It's not even worth it. It's like the devil playing mind games on you when you're totally worth it. You're worth more than enough. You're a beautiful person. But we all have our own things to work through, right? Yeah. So some of you are still going through this mental conflict. It's coming towards you through messages, and you're really wanting this Ace of Cups. But I see you shifting during this eclipse. And being like, you know what? I have enough within myself to know that I don't need to push things in my direction. I don't need to force anything the art of Wu Wei. If it's meant for me, it'll be. If it's not, then goodbye. You snooze, you lose, you know? See? The illusions have been lifted with the 7 of Cups in reverse. You're seeing this now, maybe just right now, because I'm telling you, how the devil can play mind games on you strategically, just like I was talking about with spiritual warfare, and how the devil will get into your mind and start making you fester on certain ideas like, oh, why didn't this work out? Like, I thought it was good enough, blah, blah, blah. I've been telling myself I'm good enough. Nah, that was all an illusion. You're going to start seeing how important you are to yourself, and that's going to radiate out of you. You're going to be having a lot of fun. I see you like really enjoying the outdoors. I see you like running, maybe with headphones on, just like having a good time. And like cultivating that childlike innocence and that childlike healing, inner child healing. That's going to be the thing to propel you forward. You don't need a situation to propel you forward. You might have wanted a situation to propel you forward, but I see you getting to the point where you're just cool by yourself and allowing Spirit to take you where you need to go. A lot of self-improvement, a lot of division of thoughts. You are enough. Like, I see you dividing your thoughts into like what you want and what you don't want to be telling yourself in the first place. And that's all like strategically being done. It's like you're taking that 6 months before, you know, the Ukraine's invaded Bakhmut or wherever it was, and you're really preparing yourself on just your mental status. You're putting strategic things in place to trigger your mind to say, hey, you know what? I don't want to keep thinking this way. I don't want to keep acting this way. This is not the way I'm supposed to be. I know I'm better than this. Yeah. You might be feeling a little bit like the wounded warrior of this 9 of Wands. Like, man, when's it going to stop? When's this bombardment of fucking bullshit going to stop? Like, I already fought all these battles. I'm just trying to grow. But you've actually grown so much and will be growing so much in the future. I mean, we're growing until we pass or we choose not to, right? But there's a big emphasis on like manifesting a lot at this moment. And you might feel as though you don't have the energy to do it, but I think that's like a past energy, and you're replacing that thought with, I'm invincible. You know what I'm saying? I'm invincible. Yeah, I forget what movie that's from. I'm invincible. Put it in the comments if you remember that. I'm invincible. Was it the Joker or the Riddler? No, it was the guy from 007. Boris, the guy, the hacker guy in 007 Goldeneye. Yeah, with Pierce Brosnan. Yeah. I'm invincible. Yeah, that's him. That's kind of funny because he's a Russian hacker, like spy. He worked at a spy satellite. Oh, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny that brings that up. But we know what's happening in Russia. Mm-hmm. Anyways, enough politics. Nine of coins. Nine of coins. Nine of coins. Nine and knight. And Queen of Swords. You're taking the time, allowing yourself to water your own, your own stuff, water your own garden, be beautiful like you are. But you're taking your time, and you're allowing things with the Queen of Swords to come in that you may or may not like. But be careful with that Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is... But see, the thing about the Queen of Swords is she's very methodical. She doesn't just strike with her sword very... Like, she's got that sword, but she'll hear you out. Whereas the King of Swords, he's kind of like, nope, this is what we're doing. But he thinks about a lot of things first. You're probably Divine Femme, probably resonate with the Divine Femme. But you're taking this new path of like, I'm not just gonna like jump on every opportunity that is presented to me. Thank you for the confirmation. So expect to see some really big breakthroughs here within your own self that's going to propel you forward. Like, the more love you give to yourself, the more you're going to see it radiate out into your environment. And that doesn't mean you're going to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend next week. It means that you're not going to really have that urge to like even think about that anymore. I think that's probably one of the best healing qualities of all, is de-stressing yourself. So, if you like what I'm doing here, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it if you did. If you need a personal reading with me, my information in the description box, and I'd be loving to do one for you. I just did a couple, so yeah, I'm open availability, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm probably going to do some more, but I'm going to get this one started to upload right now. Alright, have a good one. Bye!